Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat, 6'4" Impala.
Oh, holla. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Stop wishing. Stop wishing I was prettier, smarter, or taller. Stop wishing you had a better personality, someone else's hair, not as pointy nose. Stop wishing your kid was faster than Joey down the block. Stop wishing you were more successful than other people in this business. Don't compare yourself to anyone. That is the message. Why? Because it's a battle you'll never win. And once you start that road, there's no end. You're never going to end. So why would you want to be someone else anyhow? God, the universe, whatever you believe in, he didn't create crap. You are exactly who you're supposed to be, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be in life. And until you make peace with who you are and where you are, you'll never be happy with what you have. Comparison is the thief of joy. And whether it's comparing your kids, your house, your looks, your job, your title, it's just a dead end. And it's just toxic. And why do we do this? Because we're always evaluating ourselves, always. And comparison can be good in the sense of motivation, but it can also send you on a roller coaster journey of self-doubt. So you have to be careful. Today, comparison game, it's harder than ever because of social media. It's just a continuous material to compare ourselves. And it's like permanently keeping up with the Joneses or the Kardashians, which you definitely shouldn't try to do. And everybody struggles with it, including myself. Victoria's Secret magazine shows up, boom, right in the recycle bin. We're all guilty of it, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. But when you start feeling crappy about it, you need to remember these things. 1, filters. Filters. Social media is an envy amplifier. Those happy pictures and updates, they've all gone through a filter, whether it's an actual photo edit filter or what people choose to share publicly or not. You never know the whole story behind the picture. I've been at the beach all summer and it's been great and seeing those pictures and all, but you're not seeing like the panic attack of me breathing in the brown bag, getting them sunscreen and to the beach alive. Why don't I post it? Do I want you to think I'm perfect? No, I'm not. I'm a hot mess. That's not why. It's just you don't want to see it, so that's why I don't post it. So what people present to the outside world, it is an edited version of the reality. Don't ever forget that. So it's not fair to compare, that rhymes, so you can remember that, because you don't have all the information. You have no idea what people are going through. And the reason we struggle with insecurities is because we compare our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. So, number 2, it gets you nowhere. Getting stuck on how someone is, skinnier or how they look or where they're at and they're more successful or their job title, how many likes and comments they get. It's time consuming and ineffective. It's a huge waste of time. If you really want to live a life that fulfills you, you got to dedicate your time and your energy on your own needs. When you compare yourself, you're wasting time. So the biggest mistake people make is they try to overcome it, and the more you do that, the worse you feel. It's normal to have these emotions, but you got to allow yourself to experience them, but recognize how it makes you feel and work on that. How do you do that? Turn that envy into action. Let it inspire you. If you're envious of someone else's result, let it fuel you. That should motivate you. And they did it, so can you. So high five them and make that shit happen. So take your, a job title or weight loss. When you spend time thinking about someone else's milestones, it just makes your own road feel so much longer. And it makes you feel like everything you've accomplished doesn't matter. So that, we typically compare our worst to someone else's best, and that's toxic. It's not healthy. So let that envy guide you in a way that, you realize what you want, and then you can take action. I'll have what she's having with the cherry on top. So when you compare yourself, you're basically saying, I should be more like them. And then that makes you think you're coming up short. So instead, of trying to be so-and-so, tell yourself this: I'm going to be the best version of me. I'm going to start living up to my potential, and I'm going to be the person that I was meant to be, that I was put on this planet for a reason, and I'm going to do something about. Life's about being the best that you can be, not trying to be someone you're not. So compare yourself to you. The moment you give up striving to be perfect, it's a huge relief because nobody's perfect, and you'll never be. You'll never be better at everybody at everything. So don't even try. Why would you want to? That's like stressful to think about. So stop looking outward, focus inward. And once you stop comparing yourself, you'll gain confidence. And guess what? Confident people, they never worry about what other people are doing. So check your ego at the door, be mindful of how you treat yourself, and remember, you are who you are responsible for your own life. only you can change it, and no one is you, and that is your power. So go on with your good, badass self. Enjoy your Friday.
Hey, I wish I had my way.
Today will be Friday.